Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Jurassic Park Revolution, where we're going to go into a new hunt. Now, we've gotten pretty far in points. We're up to 918. I cannot imagine how far back we'd be if we didn't do the point adjustment that I did a while ago. Like, these are the map values brought down, I think. So, I really don't know how long JPR would have been to just get through, but we've seen some of Vertigo. I think we want to do Isla Muerta, so we're going to go to Muerta next. Weapon-wise, I don't really like the green flame, so maybe we'll... Actually, let's choose what we're going to hunt first, and we'll do double ammo. The Carnivores I want to save to do on Isla Tronar, so we're going to leave those two kind of with one another. The Acro we showed off last episode, the Kentrosaurs we got stomped on quite a bit. I do like the Allosaurus. It's a really neat look to it. I think we may have already done. Maybe we'll actually do Kentrosaurs. And we'll go Kentrosaurs with, say, those two. Just because we want a little bit of payback. And I'm also going to do something else. I'm going to switch it to Dawn. I'm going to see if there's actually a change in texture and appearance-wise. Because with Carnivores Plus, one of the, basically a Carnivores expert and modder, the Bert was telling, or said in the comments of Carnivores Plus, that if you do change the time of day, it actually does change the map looks and appearance-wise. I thought I heard in comment or somewhere that it doesn't affect the animal behavior, and I didn't think it would actually change too much for what time of day when I looked at the maps. But we'll take a look going in Dawn and see what this does for us. So everything looks good. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into that new hunt. Okay, so, we're loaded up there. We definitely got the sun out. And Muerta is a very tiny thing, comparatively speaking. Holy crap. You do not give any time before these things go off after you. Damn. Okay, well, I'm glad oh, that's, well, there's one... there's some... Oh, Lord, it's like a ghost out there. Can't even... Okay. Okay, we got one shot off on it, but... It's like a ghost out in the fogger. Okay, I'm going to try to use the rocks here as a little bit of a... Well, I was hoping a platform to kind of make our way safely across, but... It is like the ghosts in the fog just wanting you dead. Damn, they are vicious, alright. This might be the most dangerous hunt setting we've had yet. And I honestly can't tell if there's a difference between, like, time of day or not right now, just because... the fog on Muerta. Okay, so we did get this one down too. Like, oh lord. I'm coming off of this right after I did the Manville's 30 with the Protosulpuga attacks. Yeah, I'm getting the same kind of vibes of everything wanting to kill you. But Muerta is... Damn, this is going to be a tough one to hunt on if you didn't have something really strong. Like, you might be able to use the terrain to your advantage to get into spots where the dinos can't reach you, but trying to travel and go through it is going to be a real maze in that. We'll probably do 2 hunts this episode, one at dawn and one at day proper, just to see if there is a difference. Right now, it's gloomy, overcast, and pretty dark. But this is, I think it might be one of the most notable ones of knowing it's like the, I'm trying to think of what would be best term, like, the Jurassic Park franchise, they call them the Cinco de Muerta or something like that, or the 5 deaths for the islands kind of around Isla Nublar. And I know Isla Muerta is one of the ones that's always been there. I think Jurassic World actually has the other 4, like, I think it's Matanceros, Tucano. I think Penna is one. And is that actually all 5? I want to raise my hand up to start counting to know for sure, but I also want to be in a spot where we don't have to worry about a Kentrosaur ambush coming after us. But yeah, Muerta is really, really... Okay, so there's Isla Muerta, Isla Matanceros. I see something out there. Damn, that... Okay, out in the fog, that's a really different feeling. So, Muerta, Tacano, Matanceros, Pena... I'm trying to think of what the 5th one is. So, that's 4. I don't know what all... Like, there were only technically 5. I think it's an Albertosaurus. It's either that or an Allosaurus. That tail is very... Well, it's definitely only one of those, because I don't think we can actually get acros unless they're... Okay, got one shot off on it, but... Doesn't seem like it's actually trying to come for us. Okay, this is really... This is a little unsettling, I'm going to be honest. Like, if you've... okay, well, good news is we did get the Albertosaurus. I guess he kind of got trapped down there. Like, we may have just gotten trapped in the water. Oh, no. No. Okay, I guess we're going for a swim. But if, like, one of the more recent trends is, like, those old... Well, I shouldn't say old, but almost, like, trying to replicate the PS1 style horror games. Something like this for a map, like the heavy fog, the just gray gloom of it, really giving me those vibes. And, oh, how far do I have to swim to get back onto this thing? I do have to say, this is one part where... Oh, okay, thank you. So don't fall in the water, otherwise you're basically not getting back up anytime soon. Well, remember that. Now, I have to say, GPR really crosses the line back and forth between hunter sim and shooter. Like, Isla Muerta, I don't think this is a hunting map. Nothing about this really screams to me that it's made to be truly hunted on. This is more a shooter where they're going to come after you and you got to be quick and aiming well. That's how I feel about Muerta. Sores was definitely a hunting map. It was wide open. Sure, there were, like, dense foliage in that, but... Oh my god. Where are you even supposed to... I mean, I don't think we're even supposed to be able to get up here, but... Oh, well, we got something on. Right up ahead. What are you? Some kind of outpost? Oh. Right along the top of the ridge there, I saw it. I don't know if it ran away or it's going to try to find a way to get... Okay, it's getting to us. Oh, there's another one out there. Yeah, shooter. Definitely a shooter. Could honestly be a horror shooter if they really wanted it to be. Like, damn, the atmosphere of Muerta is no joke. Okay, was there actually, like, a door to this? No, it's just a kind of dilapidated building just sitting out here. And it's in quite the secluded area, too. Like, this is so rugged and rough and... Like, I'm not sure if you could get out of that if you fell in there. And it looks like it's kind of hard to see, probably much more so for you guys, but as I'm looking at the map, it looks like this terrain is the entirety of the island. Like, all of these hills and ridges and mountains, they go all the way down through all of it. Oh, man. Like, this is probably the most atmospheric episode of JPR yet, although it's not exactly again, a hunting atmosphere. It feels so tense, like a shooter, and you're almost in a survival horror game. Especially with the head bob from moving about. Okay, maybe we'll try sticking to the shore to work south? Just trying to find an area that I actually have visibility on, and I don't have to try climbing mountains every pass. Or every time I go over one. Okay, just a few little friendly ambient guys. It is nice to see them, considering all the aggressive Kentrosaurs. Oh, don't want to go down there. Okay, well, it looks like it's a little more gradual for just the map topography. I think that's the word for it. Okay, it's just you. Oh, okay, just you still. I'm just so flustered from how much there is, and, like, everything is lining up to be a really tense experience. These guys especially. You're lucky you may actually hear them do a little bit of their bounding and around, and they seem to almost, like, do circles before they hone in on you. So at least it's not something like it's actually a well-programmed AI compared to just, like, a seeking missile. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are still basically hunter-seeking missiles. The difference, though, is that these ones actually have to take a while before they hone into their targets. You can kind of hear them, or sometimes see them, before they get towards you. But, oh lord, this is a very different experience from everything so far. I don't know if Dawn just adds the fog onto the map and makes it a little darker, but... Like, when we first booted up the map, the Kentrosaur shapes just going through the fog looked like ghosts or something supernatural coming after you. It can really add a lot of immersion if it's done well. Okay, I think that was just me, because I heard that random thump. I'm tempted to actually head us back with what we got, just because of how many Kentrosaurs have... I think we've gotten 5, at least. There are the 2 we started with, the 2 by the building, that one there, see, and, well, the Albertosaurus probably won't give us much points, because it's not on the roster, but... Yeah, I think I'm going to head... Is that a building, or is that just a tree? Okay, no, it's just a stone or a boulder or something. Okay, just the homalocephaly. Yeah, so we're going to go back, and we're going to shift to day, and see what the map changes to with that change of timing, but oh boy. Okay, so we're back in the hunt menu, and we got up over 1,000 points now. Those Kentrosaurs are 7 each, but I think with the Tranquilizer it gives them another 1 or so. But we're going to switch today. We're going to go back to Muerta. And I honestly think we're just going to keep what we had. Let's see, 300, 500, so we're probably going to need about 1,300 or so if we want to do the Tronar mix. So that's good because we still got Matt and Saros. So I'm trying... Okay, so I know Penna was definitely 1. Muerta and Matt and Saros were definitely, and Takano I think was definitely 1. I don't know what the... Wait a minute. Isla Sorna, Site B. That was the last of the 5 deaths. Oh my god, it was right... literally in the face. All of you guys probably knew that too. It's like, come on, it's just Isla Sorna, Site B, Isla Sorna. Say it, damn it. Well, you guys were right, okay? It was most likely Isla Sorna. I'm not the most in-depth with the Jurassic Park lore or that, but I do think Sorna is one of the 5 deaths. But we're going to go back in and see what it's like to hunt on day for it. So let's see what this is going to be. And again, we're going to see what Kentrosaurs try coming killing us as soon as we load in. Okay. Oh, we're loaded in, and... yeah, already tried to... almost had a Kentrosaur impale us, so... it is a little different for colors. It's a bit brighter. It's not quite as dark and as gloomy as it was. They still... I think the heavy fog is just going to be a part of it, but there is a bit of visual change between maps at time of day. So I'll have to do a little bit more investigating in some of my other carnivore series to remember to change up the time of day to show what it's like. Now, Mert mentioned that nighttime is a little bit harder on recordings, or the quality drops a lot. But, I mean, truth be told, there's only so much quality you can kind of... oh, well, there's another one. But it looks like it might be going away, so... I do have to admit, there's something really cool about how you just see the shapes out in the fog like that, or on the horizon. But we'll try making our way down to the very southernmost tips of Muerta now. We'll just go for maybe 10 minutes or so. Oh! There's one right there. I think it's running away, but I don't know for sure. I know they're picking me up by scent, so may have an encounter pretty soon. Just need to keep eyes ahead and watch for movement. Okay, no, you guys are just all bounding around these hills, so it's quite possible. God, even changing the time of day, the tension is... oh, yep, there's one. And there was a second one, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we still got a lot of ammo despite my poor marksmanship skills. But yeah, it almost feels like maybe JPR is meant to go back and forth. Grind your points up on the shooter maps with certain dinosaurs, and experience like the full true hunting things of maps like Sores or Tyrannus. Because I do feel like there are certain dinosaurs like the Camarasaurus where you can't exactly... I mean, you can unload a lot of bullets in there, but it'd probably be much more efficient to actually hunt them truly as, like, hunting. Oh, we got things. I think that's Edmontosaurus, actually. I think we should be safe on this little ridge here. I just know that every herbivore has a chance to kill you, and as we get more towards the end of the series, we will do basically a kill compilation of all the dinosaurs having their go and taking us down, just as I sort of pay back and just show off all the work that's truly in the JPR mod. We'll let these rest and go for a bit of a swim. Oh, let's stay above water. Now, hopefully we can get out of this pool easier than we had when we found the Albertosaur. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's... Yeah, we're almost at the very southern tip. I think that was map ambience, but I had never heard that during the day, so I don't know. I know there's a Kentrosaur somewhere to the south here. We saw it running off after we took down the two Edmontosaurs. Let's just be cautious and keep our eyes open. There's one. I heard it coming on its way. Maybe it got a little stuck over here, because I did see the little bit of color. But I know that's not the last one, because there's always more. They're almost like giant hornets in a way, and they almost stay around, almost like a nest somehow. Okay, if we want to... Actually, we gotta go east. That'll take us to basically the little claw protruding out at the tip of Muerta. And I think if we can get there, we'll end this hunt there as well. And say mission successful and getting to show off Muerta in... Can't really say glory because it's so foggy, but I will say it's a very immersive map. It has that atmosphere of... like, prehistoric danger and treacherous... you can tell my brain is divided here trying to focus on the different things, but it is a very well done map for atmosphere. I gotta give it that. It is something else. At least I think we should be okay. Well, little Homalocephali. Yeah, I think seeing him just relaxing and walking around means we'll be okay. Let's just go and try to get our way up to the top of the claw end here. Yeah, so there's nothing Easter egg-like around here, and it's so hard to see on the map if there would be. We just randomly stumbled across that building as we found last hunt, so... We'll return from here just after showing off the little bit of a difference there is in the time of day for Muerta. Okay, so we're back here in the hunt menu, and next week it will be back to... Well, not back to, but it will be to Isla Muerta to see what we'll go after there. I really don't know what we'll go after. Like, we are getting close to that. But again, Tronar is going to be our last episode we're going to do. Matanceros. You guys leave any requests you'd like to see for animal-wise, or combination, roster, etc. on Matanceros, because we'll probably do, I think, at least 2 episodes there, because it's going to take us, again, I think 1,300 to get all the points we really want. Or will it? Maybe not, actually. No, hang on. 175 plus... Yeah, so that'll be 300, so... I think 1,330 will be enough to kind of give us all the points we want for trying to take on a Carcara. But in the meantime, I think we probably will end the episode here. So, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Jurassic Park Revolution. If you do have any feedback or like the video, be sure to let me know down below in the comments or with just a like or a dislike. It always helps to get feedback on the videos I do. And if you really want to support us, maybe think about subscribing to the channel. I promise you 1 episode per day, or 1 video at least per day at 1 PM Eastern Time. That's mixing up a little bit with our double feature Fridays, and if the recordings do continue to open up for me, we will actually include and expand on that down the line. But for now, I will promise at least 1 video per day at 1 Eastern. Until I see you all in the next episode, though, survivors, please remember to take care and stay alive.